Hi, good morning everyone. This is Manohar Budida from Swami Vivekananda Degree College at Dharmaram. Now I am going to tell about the basic structure of C++ programming. For example, if you learn any programming language, we must follow the rules and regulations of that language. For example, we can take the English language like that. The simple word, now I am take the simple word like that college. College going I am to. This sentence is not clearly read anyone. Why? Because in this sentence we does not follow the rules and regulations of English language. Now let we use the rules and regulations of English language to create this sentence is redesigned like that the English language rules and regulations are like that: subject place helping verb place verb place objective. Okay, in this sentence the I is the subject, and the helping verb is like that am is the helping verb. And then in this sentence the going is the verb, going is the verb. And to to college is like that objective. Okay, in this sentence is reformed like that: I am going to college. This sentence is clearly read by anyone. Okay, why? Because in this sentence is formed by the rules and regulations of English language. Now if you learn C++ programming language, we must follow the C++ programming language rules and regulations. Okay, now let me tell like that the rules and regulations of C++ like that hash include IO stream, IO stream, and using namespace std, and then into main function. And now let me take an open bracket, and this like a body session like that statements, this is like that statements and close bracket. Okay, if you write programming language using C++, we must follow the rules and regulations of this basic structure like that include IO stream, include IO stream. This is a preprocessor directive, preprocessor directive. And this is namespace, this is name space, and this is main function, this is main function. And now this is open brass, and this like statements, and this is closed brass, this is closed brass. Okay, now let me discuss this every structure individual parts like that. Include hash include, this is a preprocessor statement, this is a preprocessor statement. It includes the IO stream files like that between the angle brasses, between the angle brasses. The IO stream stands for input output stream. It is come out from the C++ compiler, C++ compiler. The IO stream can take the input and input from the user and give output to the user. Okay, this total work done by the this IO stream header file, like that it is a compiler, it can work like that compiler. And next, using namespace. Okay, the using namespace is like that it can use two namespace, like that C out and endln, C out and endln. The into main function, it is a main function, it is a main function of programming language. And without a main function there is no C++ program. Okay, that why we can use into main function. This is the main part of the programming language. And this statement, it is a body session, it is a body session, like that if you give any statement like as a output, we can write in this session only. And this is closed braces. And when we complete the written in program, we must close that program. That's why it is used. Okay, and we can create the simple program using this basic structure, like that C++ program. Okay, uh, now using this basic structure to print the hello, hi, welcome. Okay, hello, hi, welcome. And let we start that program, like that. The basic structure is, the first starts with hash include IO stream, and then namespace. Using namespace, std, using namespace std. And the main function is like that, into main function. And next we can take open bracket. And we can write the simple statement is like that hello, hi, welcome to SVDC student. Okay, um, the in this programming language, which is uh, uh, which is using the print statement, we must return that print statement in output function only. Okay, in this output function is like that, C out, like that hello backslash n, C out, welcome to backslash n. And then C out SVDC students, SVDC students. And then return 0, return 0. And then close brace. This is simple program. When you compile this program give the output like as a hello, welcome to SVDC student. Okay, this is output. This is simple program of C++. Okay, and now let we discuss again the next program is like that sum of two digits, sum of two numbers. Okay, if you write sum of two numbers program, we must follow the C++ program, C++ rules and regulations, like that. That rules is like that. The first, we can define header file declaration, like that hash include IO stream. And then next define using namespace std, and next declare the main function like that into main, and then next take in the open brace, and in this program is like that sum of two digits. Okay, the digits are we can use which data type we must declare. Okay, now we can declare the data type is like that into. Okay, into, and then declare the variables like that a comma b comma sum, a comma b comma sum. Okay, now let me write the programming is like that without initialization. That's why the compiler is asking for the giving the sorry uh, giving number, giving which number is print. Okay, like that we can use cout enter first number, enter first number, and semicolon, and then next cin. The cin is a input function like that in this number is going to store on the variable like that a. Okay, and we can define the a, and next that ask for the second number like that cout enter second number, and then giving that number is like that c in b. Okay, that number is going to stored on the b variable. Okay, now we can see output like that cout sum of two numbers is like that sum. Okay, uh, in this statement is like that sum is equal to a plus b. Okay, these two numbers are stored in the sum variable. That why uh, we can print this only sum. Okay, why? Because these two numbers are adding this variable. That's why we must print the only this sum. Okay, already these two variables are stored in the sum variable. These two variables are add. Okay, now sum like that adding these two numbers to store on the sum. Okay, that's why we can print to sum. Okay, and then return 0. Okay, and then close bracket. Okay, now I am see like that a output is like that output that compiler ask for the enter first number is like that 10, and again ask for the second number 20, and the output is like that sum of two numbers, sum of two numbers 30. This is output. Okay, thank you.